Hey everyone, so as many of you may know, I own a presentation company called Missing Link. I started it 20 years ago. And as such, I wanted to do a series on presentation and presentation skills. But I want to start with one that has actually got nothing to do with presentation skills in the way you think about it. You see, one of the products we offer is executive coaching. And executives often come to us and they say, hey, help me be a better presenter. The first thing that we do, though, is not actually help them present at all. It's we help them make a better presentation. And that's not even if we're involved. It's not that we're trying to sell them slides or anything. It's that you've got to fix the right bits first. Let me give you an example. My kids growing up, they were fans of a children's book called The Gruffalo. And it was great. And if you're a parent, you'll know it. Now, if you took The Gruffalo and you got James Earl Jones to read it out, it would be The Gruffalo. What's a Gruffalo? It would be amazing. It would be a 10 out of 10. Absolutely phenomenal story. But then, if you gave it to the average parent and you said to them, read it out, it would still be an 8 out of 10. Because it would still be good because the story is brilliant. But then, if you gave James Earl Jones a terrible story, the kid would tap out after, 2 or 3 pages. Because if it's a bad story, a good voice, a good presentation can't fix it. And that's the real fundamental here, is that people come to us to change the way they speak. But actually what we need to do is to change what they say. And the first thing you need to do is you need to structure your story better. You need to get the flow of information across well. Job number 1 before you worry about how good you are at speaking is to worry about how good your story is. And the case in point for me was a few years ago. Elon Musk was launching those batteries on the wall, the power brick things. And his talk, I watched it at home and I thought, oh, this is terrible. And then I had a thought. So I brought it into my office the next day and I showed everyone and we watched the talk and I said, guys, what do you think of Elon Musk? How was this presentation? And like, oh, it was shocking. He wasn't queuing his own slides and he was umming and ahhing and he wasn't good and it just didn't work. Then I said to them, hey, how many of you would like to have one of his power bricks? And everyone's hand went up. And I realized then, I said to them, well, hold on a second. We say it was a bad presentation and yet it was a great presentation, maybe badly told. Because yes, he wasn't a fantastic speaker, but what he said was brilliant, and we all wanted it. And that's your job in a talk. Your job isn't to be amazing. In fact, it's not about you at all. It's about how well you activate your audience. And the success of your presentation is measured on how much they change, not how loud they clap. Because the clap is a measurement of your success in the moment, but a change is a measurement of your success going forward, and that's what you're buying. So that's what I want to do. And in the next episode, what we're going to focus on is how should you be structuring your talk? How should you be setting it up to make sure that you have the best chance of success? But for now, I want you to start thinking about your story a bit more. Peace.
Hey, what's up? It's Tay from Missing Link. We just want to say thank you so much for all the support and watching the videos. If you can hit the subscribe button over here, you'll see them every time. And you can hit the like button right there. And we'll see you at the next one. Thanks.